Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama. If you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, you're just catching the replay. If you could do me a huge favor and comment !notify. It needs that exclamation point and all together in order to get signed up to get a message next time I'm live, okay? So we are going to create a sunflower door round, which I left over here, but this is what we are making. This was in my live sale on Sunday, and I was really excited to craft with this because I love sunflowers. So when you pop on, say hello, and let's get to painting. Good morning. Hello. How is everybody doing today? I'm still trying to wake up. So here's what I'm thinking. We're going to paint our sunflower, but I've got to, as you can see, the center part does come off and it's not etched or it's not scored on there. So I do need to trace where I want to put this. That way I can paint accordingly. Hello, good morning, y'all. I'm like still half asleep for some reason. Hi, Kathy. Thank you for sprinkling. I greatly appreciate that. All right, so I'm going to just try to center this the best that I can. And I am going to just use a pencil. And I am just going to trace a line around it so we know where to paint everything. Yeah. See? Like so. So, move that over here. We're going to paint the other pieces. But y'all, I need your help. What color should we paint our sunflower? Should we do saffron, which is like a mustard yellow? Should we do Sunnyside, which is Hi Tracy, which is a bright yellow? Or should, no, that's Bumblebee, sorry. Or should we do Sunnyside, which is a soft yellow? So Sunnyside, Bumblebee, or Saffron? What do y'all think? I was going to pick Saffron, but I thought Saffron might be a little too, hi Linda, it might be a little too, what's the word I'm looking for? Like fallish. So I want this to be a nice and bright sunflower. Hi, Carol. Hi, Mom. Mom, I called you this morning. You ignored it. I would use pucker. I'm not going to use pucker to paint. I think I might use pucker to do my pattern. Good morning. I might use pucker to do my pattern. But I need to know what color to paint the actual like sunflower part. So I'm going in with bark and I'm going to paint the center part of this. And then on the center part of the sunflower, we're going to paint that in camel. So let's get this all painted like so. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Robbie. Hi, City. Yes, comment the word yellow and I will send you the supply list. I totally forgot to mention that. But yes, comment the word yellow and that will get you the supply list for everything I'm using, including this round. This round was in my live sale on Sunday. So if you already snagged this, congratulations. You have great taste. Just joking, y'all. I mean, you do have great taste, but it's okay if you didn't. I'm thinking Bumblebee because the pattern I'm going to put on top of it, I don't want it to be like, I don't know, like so obvious, I guess, because I was going to use pucker as my pattern color. So let's get this completely painted. My bark is a little bit on the dry side, so I'm having a little bit of a hard time painting this, but that's okay. Let's just get this totally painted. There we go. All right. There's that. Hello, good morning. How is everybody doing? How's everybody's Thursday? Do you have any big plans for the weekend? Hi, Sybil. All right, let me, we'll let that dry. We're gonna let that dry a little bit. Let's pull out our big old sunflower. Hi, Tammy. Hello, good morning. All right, we're gonna paint the center part in camel, and I'm actually gonna use my giant paintbrush that I have right here. And somehow I've lost my camel color. No, it's right here. All right, y'all, do me a huge favor, hit that heart button and let me know where you are watching from. If you are new here, let us know where you're watching from. Let us know that you're new. Let us welcome you on in. My name is Alex. A little bit about me is I live in Texas. I live in the San Antonio area, and I used to be a teacher. That's a little fun fact about me. All right, so I'm taking my Camel, and I thinned it out a little bit with water to make it a little bit easier to spread. And I'm just going to try my best to follow the line that I painted, or that I drew. I'm not doing a great job because I got outside the line over there. Watching from Virginia. Hi, Pam. You were hoping I was going to do this one? I know. I've been wanting to do this one for a little while. I've had this in my to-do pile for the longest. I just haven't done it. So you know what? Let's do it today, right? From Fort Wayne, Indiana, Minnesota, New York. Oh, now you live in Vermont. How fun. What are y'all's plans this weekend? What are y'all doing? Anything fun? Are you going anywhere? Hanging out with anybody? I'm just nosy. Tell me. Florida. Hi, Lois. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for sprinkling. Yes, so if y'all could do me a huge favor, hit that heart button and comment the word yellow. And then if you could share the video, that would help me out tremendously, but it's okay if you don't. So I'm just going around the center of my sunflower. I'm using the color Camel, and we are going to just paint this on in. So when I started, I did trace a line around it. So that's the line I'm following. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's the line. Hello. Hi, Kimmy. I can't send like or hearts. Facebook keeps sending me. Oh, Karen, I get that all the time. Even if I press it 2 or 3 times and then it restricts me. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay, friend. I understand. I get that message all the time when I'm watching other people. So it is a-okay. So this is probably going to be, not probably, this is going to be the longest part of our craft, is painting this circle. And then painting the petals, because I'm trying to stay inside the line. I'm not doing the best job, but that's okay because it's going to be covered up by this. So it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. I just want to get the majority of it covered. Thank you for sharing from California. Thank you. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And if you haven't done so, hit the follow button. That blue little number behind me will change. We hit 13,000 followers, I guess, overnight. I don't know if y'all saw that pinwheel bow video that I did, but that kind of blew up. It was kind of crazy. All right, so I'm going to spray a little bit more water, and I'm just going to try to even out my brush strokes so it's not so splotchy, but just trying to. There we go. All right, let's dry this. I'm going to put this over here. We're going to dry this, and then we're going to do the sunflower part. Oh, no, I missed somebody's comment. I see someone lost somebody. I'm so sorry if you lost somebody. I don't know who it is. Okay, so help me pick a color for our sunflower. Saffron, which is like a mustard yellow. Bumblebee, which is a bright yellow, and Sunnyside. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Bumblebee because it's nice and bright. And then use our pucker paste on top with our pattern. Oh my goodness, I missed it. I'm sorry. If you lost somebody, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to miss your comments. I'm just over here just yapping. Bumblebee. Okay. Now, saffron is an on vogue color, so it's a seasonal color, and this was in the fall. So if you like saffron, and it's perfect for fall, if you like that color, I suggest you snag it, because once it sells out, I'm pretty sure they're not going to restock it. Oh, it's Tammy. Tammy, I saw your post this morning. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about your brother. Okay. Getting this dry. Thank you, Pam. Yeah, I saw her post this morning. All right, let's check it out. I think, y'all, we're gonna have to do another coat of the brown because that looks, well, maybe not. It's a sunflower. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? Do we like that together? Oh, thanks, Rhonda. I have to admit, the person who created the file for the sunflower, I'm kind of following her colors on this one. But I'm trying to see, okay, so we're gonna paint Bumblebee, right? We're just gonna do it. Here we go. So this is the color Bumblebee. Now I did put all 3 yellows in the cart link for you. So if you wanted to get all 3, or if you wanted to do yours a different color or a different shade of yellow, you totally could. I'm just going in with my foam brush and I'm just painting right over this. Now remember that circle that we have in the center is going to kind of cover up the imperfections in the line. So I'm not really worried about that line being perfectly straight. But it's okay. I don't know where I was going with that. Boom. Y'all, and my dog is just sitting here staring at me. He's like, I want to be outside. Are seasonal colors noted online, or do you have a list? They say on Vogue, Miss Lisa. They say on Vogue next to them, and that's how you know they're seasonal. So people are getting notifications when saying, there's not much I can do about that. Because I can't do anything. That's just, unfortunately, that's just kind of how my system is. So if you got the message where you said prayers, I'm so sorry. But if you want the supply list, comment the word yellow and I will send that to you. But if you already got a message from my robot, my page, then you won't get the one for yellow, but I can send it to you if you want it. Just send me a message saying, hey, I need the supply list, and I can send it to you. All right, I'm so sorry. I have my head down. I am painting this as quickly as I can. That way we can get a move on. So we can, thank you, Miss Stephanie. That way we can do the fun part, is the chalking. Now, if you checked out the supply list, I have 3 different patterns in the cart because I couldn't decide which one to do either. So, I'm going to need y'all's help with that, but I'm just trying to smooth out the paste so it's not all chunky and thick in some areas and then thin in some. I might have to fix that. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, y'all, do me a huge favor. We're going to do a giveaway. Comment ! Notify. Even if you're already signed up to get notifications, comment ! Notify all together, just like this. And I will pick a winner in the comments to win some Happy Meal. I will do that. But you gotta comment ! Notify. All right. Get this on here. We're almost there, y'all. We're almost there. I probably should have started with the yellow and then gone over with the brown. That probably would have been smarter, huh? Right? All right. Let me get, go to premium. Ooh, people are getting signed up. I love it. So when you comment that ! Notify, that actually gets you signed up to receive a message the next time I'm live. Pretty much any time I'm live, you'll get a message sent to your Facebook Messenger. And all you have to do is when you get that message, just click on it and it'll take you directly to the live. So you're not having to go around and find it like you had to before. Okay. Last petal, y'all. And then we're going to dry. I don't think I'm going to do another coat of the Bumblebee because we're going to put a pattern on top, so it doesn't have to be perfect in my opinion. And we're going to distress it, and we're going to add some distressing ink and all of that to it. So, all right, let me get off all that excess. So here it is, before. Hi from Alabama. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks, Tammy. Good morning, Miss Jill. All right. Close that up. Let's dry. And then we'll check the center part and see if there's any spots that we need to touch up. And then we'll do the chalking. Your notification is the only one that messages me. Is that a good or a bad thing, Miss Pam? Hi, Tammy. Good morning. Oh, yeah. I think that's going to look good. But we got to get this dry. Okay. So here is where I need your help. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, hold on. I was going to pick a winner. See, y'all, squirrel. I forget what I'm doing. Let me log in. Hold on. Maybe. There we go. Log in. And we're going to pick a winner. Allow. All right, go back. And we're going to pick a, hold on, y'all. We're going to pick a post. Here we go. So we're going to say filter by exclamation point notify. So if you commented that word, your name is going to get entered into this giveaway. All right. And the winner is, let's see, well, Diane Schaefer. Diane Schaefer, are you here? Sharon, tomorrow is the last day to purchase for my cutout sale. So like this guy will be added to my website permanently because I did it on a live. But tomorrow is the last day to purchase for my live sale. So, Miss Diane Schaefer, are you here, my friends? Make sure there are no spaces. There she is. Make sure there are no spaces in between the exclamation point and the word notify because the Facebook won't pick it up that way. Got a little snow. Yay. Well, not yay for snow. Okay, we tried long enough. So I've got 3 patterns. So we have the large buffalo plaid. Okay. We have the mini buffalo plaid. Or we have like the swirlies. I know that's not what it's called. So which one do y'all think we should do? Large buffalo plaid, mini, or swirlies? I kind of have what I think I should do, but I want to see if we're on the same page. Hi, April. Mini. Wow. That is not what I thought y'all were going to go for. Swirls. Mini. Okay. I guess it's been decided. Mini buffalo plaid. Okay. We'll do the mini. So the great thing about all 3 of these transfers actually is that they're all on sale. So if you want to grab yours, do so. And Perks members get to save even more. So there's that. So here's the dilemma I have. My cutout, that's not the one I wanted. My cutout is bigger than my transfer. So I am going to have to pick it up and connect it. But if you purchase the sunflower, it's going to be small enough to fit an entire sheet. So as you can see, it hangs off at the top and on the side. So we are going to have to connect them. Swirl. I was thinking the swirl or the large buffalo plaid, but I'm down to do whatever. So we're going to do the mini buffalo plaid. But let's wax, okay? So we are going to apply a little bit of surface wax to this. I'm going to heat up my wax. I thought, honestly, y'all were going to pick the large buffalo plaid or the swirl. But I should have known better. Mini buffalo plaid is always popular. Always. Hi, Natalie. All right, we're going to wax. And I'm just going to wax the petals. Ooh, that's still a little wet. Hold on. That's still a little damp. And we got to make sure it's totally dry. All right. Swirl, you think the swirl? I think the swirl would look pretty. But I'm doing this in Pucker. So it's the color of the month, which is no longer available. But I might have an extra or two if you need it. Alrighty, next we're gonna take our transfer. And I kind of have to think about this to see how I'm gonna do this. I am not going to fuzz my transfer because I have used this thing quite a bit. So it's not as sticky as it normally is. Now I did take it off the entire backer to make it a little bit easier for me to move around. But this glass mat does want, it helps it, y'all, the transfers want to stick really well to the glass mat. So just keep that in mind if you are using the glass mat. But I'm going to try my best to get the majority of this sunflower chalked. So I'm going to push this down and I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. Okay. So as you can see, I have a little edge here and a little edge here. So we are going to have to pick it up and move it and finish it off in those areas. Okay. So I need to make sure that this is completely flat, no air bubbles, and we're going to do pucker. Okay. We're going to see how this turns out. I'm a little worried that pucker may not show up super well. So we're going to do a little tester. Okay. So I'm going to do it on this petal right here. And I'm just going to use the outline of my circle to kind of see where to stop chalking. So we're going to do a little test section. And if we don't like this, we can clean the transfer and then do a different color. Okay. Let's lift it. Oh, I like that. What do y'all think? Hi, Lorna. Y'all, I like that. We're going to do it. We're going to keep pucker. So pucker is just a shimmer bright yellow, but any yellow will work, y'all. Sunnyside, where is it? This would look good on top as well. So normally I don't like to use colors that you can't get, but y'all, I have pucker and I want to use it. And I do have some extras. So if you need an extra of, if you need or didn't get pucker, let me know. But we're going to use this color. Okay, so I'm just going around and I'm just chalking it down, which is super easy. I'm not going to do the center because I have a piece that goes on top in the center. So there's another piece to this that lays on the center part that is kind of a checkered pattern that goes with it. That's okay, Miss Deborah. I'll show you here in a second. My computer screen, for whatever reason, shows me it like looking a little bit more dull, but I'll show you here in just a second when I'm done. And I did that on purpose because I didn't want this to be in your face obvious that there is a pattern on it. I just kind of wanted it to be a little subtle, and I probably should have started chalking up at the top. Good morning. I'm so glad you're here, Miss Bertha. All right. Couple more petals. I'm going to pick up all that extra as I'm moving across my transfer. Who has gotten the color pucker? Anybody in here? I know Sharon says she did. Has anybody used the color pucker and love it? I really loved this color. So if you didn't know, Chalk has a color of the month every single month. So an exclusive color each month that they come out with. And this was April's. But it's only limited quantity. So if you didn't snag it and you want it, let me know. I have a couple of jars. All right, I'm going to go through, pick up all that extra, and let's lift. Oh, y'all. I just ordered on the 16th. Perfect. All right, hold on. this got stuck together. I'm going to put this here and let me show y'all. Do y'all see it? Ooh, yay, Miss Cheryl. Which one is it? Y'all, look how pretty that is. Can y'all see it? Do you see the shimmer? Y'all, that shimmer is so pretty. I don't know what they put in this. They had to have put like extra glitter or something because it's so shimmery compared to our other shimmers. Thank you. I hope Miss Deborah can see it now. There you go. I see. She can see it. All right. So remember I said there were 2 areas that our cutout was hanging off the transfer. So I'm going to dry the entire thing. And then we're going to go back and we're going to finish the edges. It shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. But I want to get this completely dry before I go lay a transfer on top of it. Now, the shimmers do take a little bit longer to dry. But there's our centerpiece. And then we are going to add a bow. We will add a bow at the end. Hi, Joan. The sun is shining bright. Okay, y'all, do me a huge favor. Hit that heart button if you like the project so far. Sprinkle the video and comment the word yellow. Comment the word yellow, and that will get you the supply list. That transfer, the Buffalo Plaid transfer that I use is on sale. Let me check the price for y'all so y'all know. Shop. Let me see. I'm looking it up for y'all. So the transfer, this mini Buffalo Plaid, this one is normally $33. It's on sale for regular customers, like $24, and then Perks members can get it for like $17. So if you're not a Perks member, you need to become one if you love chalk. Just saying. Still a little wet there. And y'all, I'm 2 Perks members away from my goal for the month. 2. So I'm really excited that I'm that close. Okay, let's finish up the edges. So I am just going to line this up. That is not the same direction. Here we go. Here we go. Maybe. That is still not the same direction. How am I? There we go. I'm like, how am I messing this up? So I'm just going to line it up the best that I can. It's not going to be absolutely perfect, and that's fine. Okay. But if you do this, your sunflower will be small enough for the transfer to fit. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Our little counter behind us did move. All right. Where's the other one? I think it was this one, but it's covered. Oh no, it's this one over here. See y'all? All right, let's find another little section. And I'm just gonna match it up the best that I can. No one's gonna look at it like, that little part is a little off. And if you do, then don't look at it, you know? Yay! That looks so good. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back on its backer sheet, and I will clean this after my live, just with water and stuff, water and a board eraser. But let me come back to comments. Thank you for sprinkling. Good morning. We are making a sunflower door hanger. So this one is a little bit larger, but the one on the website, or if you claimed it during the live sale, will be 17.5 inches. Y'all, this is so cute. Okay, let me clean all this up. Let me clean up a little bit, y'all, because it's a little bit of a mess over here. Yes, so let me know in the comments if y'all love sunflowers. I love them. Let me wipe up the edges, and we are going to sand down the edges just a little bit, maybe. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're good. But here is what we have so far. Perfect. What do y'all think? So now we're gonna make sure it's completely dry one more time, and then we're gonna glue this bad boy on. Yes. So we have, not that one. This is Bumblebee. It's a bright yellow. It's the one that I used to paint the petals. This is Saffron, and it's like a mustard yellow. And then this is Sunnyside, and it's like a pastel yellow. Rhonda, if you comment the word yellow and click the second link in the message, all three of those colors are in that link for you. All right, so we are going to distress the edges a little bit, but I want to get the center part glued. Do y'all think that needs another coat, or should we leave it? Or I think I should sand it. Leave it or sand it? What do y'all think? While I wipe up where, you know, I got a little heavy-handed. So I'm just wiping off the paint that kind of built up in the cutout part of it. Sand it, sand it, sand it. You're welcome, Rhonda. Okay, we'll sand it a smidge. Just a smidge. Leave it, sand. Okay, I'm gonna sand. So I'm gonna use my Gator sander, which I love this thing. If you do not have it, you need it. Looks good to you. We're just gonna distress it a little. All right. I'm good on time. The last couple times I've done a live for Craft Around the Clock, I run out of time. Which, if you're not part of Craft Around the Clock, you should be. It's an amazing group. Lots of awesome crafters. Lots of great ideas. All right, so I'm just going to sand little sections. No rhyme or reason. Just sanding what I think looks good. Let's see, right here. Okay, does that look better? I get 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Is this? Yes, it's from Amazon. This is from Amazon. That is also linked in my Amazon storefront. If you comment the word yellow, the button at the bottom that says Amazon favorites is my Amazon storefront. Ooh, y'all, I did not do a good job of painting. Okay, we might have to hit some parts before we glue, because y'all, I got outside the lines a little bit, which, I don't know, what do y'all think? Let me hold it up and let's see if we should fix it or leave it. I think it's fine. You can't really tell, but what do y'all think? You can also get them at Walmart, yes. And I think you can get them at Home Depot, all of that. Whew. You know what? I think I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to put a bow right here to cover up this section. That's what we're going to do. All right, so I'm going to take my Stick Fast Glue in thick, and I'm going to paint this on. I'm going to glue this on. And then we got to paint the word hello. And then we will add our bow and we'll be done. Okay. So do me a favor, hit the heart button and hang out till the end, because we will do a giveaway at the end. And Miss Diane, if you're still here, I know I didn't tell you this. If you're still here, send me a message saying, hey, I won with your mailing address. Okay. So, look at that. That's so cute. I love it. Alrighty, let's do our hello, which is right here. And we're gonna paint this white. We're gonna paint it white. And I'm gonna use my handy dandy little sponge brush. I love these things, especially for like lettering. It makes it so much easier to where it doesn't build up on you, as long as you offload your brush a little bit. And these are also available in my Amazon storefront. All right. I know, isn't it cute? I've had this on my list or in my Etsy like shopping cart for a while. And I thought, you know what? Let's add it. Let's do it. So I added it to my live sale from Sunday. And then I've been dying to create with it. So that's what we're doing. We might have to do another coat. I'm kind of being a little messy with this. But I'm being real messy. That's okay, y'all. Y'all know I'm a messy painter, and if you don't know, y'all, I'm a messy painter. I get paint everywhere all the time. We're gonna do another coat, and then y'all, we are gonna make our bow, and then we're done. And hopefully I don't make a mini bow like I did for the bee. All right, let's dry this. I'm not sure, Miss Billy. If you check your invoice, you can see there. From West Virginia. Hi, Paula. Well, welcome on in. How are you this morning? I need to move to Texas and be your sister. Girl, I'm probably gonna have to have my mom start helping me a whole lot with the wood cut outside of my business, just because it's a lot to do on my own. So she's been asking if I want her help, and I've been denying it, and I think I'm at the point where I need the help. So getting this on here. One more coat, and then we're gonna clean up the edges where I messily painted. But I want this to be nice and bright. Sometimes white does take a couple of coats to get it nice and solid. Sometimes it takes up to like 3 coats. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Done. Okay. There's our hello. We're gonna dry that. Yes. Oh yeah, she's been like telling me like, Alex, I'll help you, I'll help you, I'll help you. Not like that many times, but she'll tell me I'll help you. Just let me know, and you know, I don't take her up on it, so it's my own fault. Where do I find your Amazon storefront? Lois, if you comment the word yellow, so if you want to get to my Amazon storefront, here's how you do it. Comment the word yellow, okay? My page will send you a message. If you don't see the message in your Facebook Messenger, check your message requests. When you open up the message, there's going to be all sorts of links. Scroll to the bottom, and at the very bottom, there's going to be 2 buttons. One says like join my free group, so like you can join my VIP group and my cutout group. The second one says Amazon favorites. When you click on Amazon favorites, it'll take you to Amazon into my storefront. And in that storefront, there's like categories. So you just have to click on the category and open it up. And then you can see all the things that I have in there. I think some people don't open the categories and they say they can't find it. But it's all there, I promise. I think people just are afraid to push buttons. Ooh, y'all, look at that. That's so pretty. All right, I got to make sure that this is straight. Make sure it's straight. And then y'all, we are about done. Yay, thank you. Yeah, when you order from this storefront, it does help me a little bit. Not a whole lot, but any little bit helps. So I appreciate y'all purchasing from my storefront. Okay, a little bit of glue. I don't recommend hot glue if you are going to put this on your door outside. Because a lot of times, I don't know if Miss Leona is here. Miss Leona told me that she used hot glue to put one of her door hangers together. And then in the summer, when it got really hot where she lived, it heated up the hot glue and everything fell apart. So don't use hot glue on your door hangers. Hi, hello, Miss Patty. Thank you, Kimberly. And I'm sorry, you just got another message for a different sunflower project I did. I need to go fix everything. Ooh, y'all. So you could leave it like this. I'm going to add some Distress Oxide. And I got to hurry because now I've got 5 minutes. And I'm over here bragging like, I got plenty of time. And I don't. So I'm going to add a little bit of Distress Oxide to the petals. You can do this or not do it. It's up to you. I want to add it. But if you like it without it, then don't do it. And the Distress Oxide I'm using is also linked in my Amazon storefront. Okay. Like so. All right. There we have it. I am matching my sunflower today. You're absolutely right. Okay, let's do a quick bow. So we're going to do burlap, black and white, maybe polka dot, and maybe a smidge of yellow. Turn on my hot glue gun. Let's do this like lightning fast. Okay, so I got to make sure, you know, I don't cut this too small. We're going to make a messy bow. Okay. So some burlap ribbon, black and white. The black and white may not go with it, but we're just going to go with it for right now. Then burlap polka dot. And the burlap polka dot came from Sam's. And a little bit of yellow, maybe. All right, let's dovetail these really quickly, and then we're gonna be done. So y'all hit the heart button. If you want the supply list, comment the word yellow. And we're going to pick a winner here in just a couple of minutes to win some Happy Meal. So all you have to do is just comment, and I will pick a winner from the comments to win some Happy Meal from me. So, yay for Happy Meal. Thanks, y'all. I love making door hangers. I know I did a bee door hanger in the word blocks, but those are the two things that like are my favorite things to make. Thank you. Yes, and the only way to get entered is if you comment. If you're sitting there watching and you don't comment, your name's not going to be entered. So, just saying. Thank you, Patty. All right, here we go. So we're just going to be a little messy with this. I'm going to try to hide some of that yellow. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're going to cut this. Make sure that this is as even as possible. Oh, thank you. I sent you a message earlier in the week that I won something. I have your name written down. I don't even know what it is that you won. I don't decide that until I start sending them out. It's usually a mystery cutout. But I don't tell you in the message what you won. It's a surprise. Yay! I went up 4 followers, y'all. So if you do hit the follow button, that little blue counter, the one that says 13,000, does move. Does it? I see lots of yellow. I see lots of yellow. All right, so let's fluff this. Well, I feel like my messy bows, like that's just too big. Yeah, that is way too giant. I make them too big and I make them too small. Never just right. I feel like Goldilocks. Oh yeah, I go live on the mornings on Thursday. And the rest of the time it's in the evening. I need a little yellow. Okay, we're gonna cut this down a smidge. There we go. And I'm over my time. I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying. There we go. Thank you for commenting, Notify. Exactly. I'd rather make it too big than too small and have to, you know, waste the ribbon. Okay, so hit that heart button for me. We're going to pick a winner as soon as I finish this. Thank you, Deborah. I'm trying to hurry. Okay. So we said I'm going to do yellow, yellow. Now we're just going to kind of do no rhyme or reason. Boom, boom. Well, there is a rhyme or reason because I'm doing it in a pattern. All right, a little bit of twine. Let's do this again. Take 2. Everything is bigger in Texas. You're absolutely right about that. All right. Tie this. I'm going to try to make sure it's centered. No. Yeah. Okay. Get this tied. Cut this off. Cut, cut. And then I'm just going to fluff. This guy is way too long. There we go. That looks better. Yes. Cute, cute, cute. All right. Let me glue this on here and then we are done. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here and we're going to hold this down. And then it does have holes in it so you can hang it. Oh, y'all. Oh, I want to move it up a little bit. It does have hangers so you can hang it. I won't make y'all sit here and watch me do that, but there it is. What do y'all think? I love this. And I'll fluff the bow a little bit more after. But there it is. All right, let's pick a winner because I'm over my time. Let me go back up here. So we're going to filter duplicate users. And here we go. Get comments. There it is, y'all. Give me a second while my thing is thinking. All right. 56 names are in it. And the winner is Miss Sharon Haywood. Miss Sharon Haywood, are you still here? Now, you do have to be on in order to win. Sharon Haywood. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm obsessed. I've been packing up a box while I have been watching you. Miss Sharon Haywood, are you here? Because if she's not here, I'm going to pick someone else. It'll go with the B, yeah. Miss Sharon, we'll give her like 2 more seconds. She might have hopped off. If y'all see her comment, let me know. I don't see her comment, so we're going to pick someone else. All right. Here we go. Hopefully this person is on. Laura Beckius. Laura Beckius. Are you here? Laura Beckius. Girl, I don't even know that's how you say your last name. Hi, Yolanda. Well, welcome on in. We just made this. Oh, that's so cute. Who is here? Oh, there she is. There's Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon, send me a message. She's still here. Okay, I must have missed it. Laura Beckius, if you are still here, both of y'all send me a message with your email address, or not your email address, your mailing. Send me a message with your, oh my goodness. Send me a message with your mailing address. That way I can get your name on my list and I can get your mystery prize out to you, okay? I see Miss Sharon. I saw her comment. Thank you, y'all. And Lori, make sure you also send me a message too, okay? All right, y'all, there is our craft for today. Go snag this when you comment the word yellow. Be sure to hit the follow button for me and make sure you sign up for live notifications. Just comment !notify all together just like this to get signed up to get a message the next time I'm live, okay? Y'all have a great rest of your day and I will hopefully be on tomorrow. Bye, guys.